Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. And I'm sitting down here actually at kind of my new sports desk. This is my mini desk that I can sit at. Got the great game chair, thanks to Michael Anthony. Got a couple of television monitors all hooked up to the alien computer. Have all the controls for the set that I normally have right here. I've got it actually in 3 locations. I'm really proud of myself the way this thing's worked out, and it's kind of cool. You can even see some of my lights that I've put in up here on the top of this. There's actually a lot that goes into getting this thing together, and my mind is always racing on trying to figure out how to make it look better and work better. But look, there's a microphone just like that. Look at it. Just slide in, slide out, slide in, slide out, just like bam. Broke-ass media in full effect. But anyway, that's not why you came in here. You came in here because, well, let's face it, Cop Pizzle says I do 1,500 videos a day, and he's looking for me to call him out. Well, you know what? Yeah. What I'm dealing with is I'm dealing with my situation and my Dallas Cowboys and what's going to happen in the very near future. We have 1 week left to save a season. At best, we will be 7-9, 1 game worse than last year, with an opportunity to win the division if the Philadelphia Eagles do us a solid, and if we can handle business against the Giants or the Midgets, whichever one you like to call them. But once that game is over with, if and or we have playoffs, we have to start planning for next year. And we have to start figuring out who's going to be here and who's not going to be here. We know already that Boise State wants to have, one of their former players, Kellen Moore, as their head coach. He's already interviewed. They've been flirting. They've been talking and things like that. Kellen Moore has said, he definitely has interest in the job and stuff. And Jerry Jones, we had a Jerry Jonesism. I wish I actually had the clip. I'm going to see if I can find the clip of it. So I think it'll probably be a good one because, Jerry Jones always comes up with crazy stories and ways to put a situation, he talked about the severed hand if you don't know your anatomy and stuff like that, and talked about the glory holes in Los Angeles and things. Yeah, he's got some great stories that definitely are great for clips. But today, it sounded like he's kind of like saying, Kellen Moore, boy, bye. Because this is the quote. He made it really sound, like I said, he made it sound like, take the damn job. Remember the two let me get into Jerry Jones speaking. Remember the 2 buzzards sitting on the limb? The one says, patience my ass. I'm going to go kill something. The bottom line is, when it's there, take it. Did we really need the buzzards up into there? 2 buzzards. Are the buzzards really talking to each other? Hey, buzzard. I'm going to go kill something. Wait a minute. Hold on. Second thought. The buzzards, they circle around and they wait for things to die. And then they don't kill. They eat what's already been killed, don't they? Am I wrong on that? I'm confused now. Wait a minute. A hawk. Now, a hawk over there. Hawk kills something. You've seen the hawk scoop down and grab the fish and everything else. The hawks kill something. Maybe he got the story wrong. But the buzzards, because I've seen buzzards. When I was working on building that house for my dad, every afternoon when we started getting tired, I'd see the buzzards were circling around. I think they were waiting for me to croak so they could eat off my body. So I'm not sure that this actually fits the story. But anyway, I'm sorry, I digress. Sometimes you overthink Jerry Jones speak. The glory holes. It's not about those kind of glory holes. It was about the oil well glory holes. It's a gusher. Okay, you want some glory holes because there's a lot of oil, and that means there's a lot of money and everything else. The other one you spend money on. Anyway, I digress. patience my ass. I'm going to kill something. That's two hawks sitting up there. Or two owls. Owls will do that too. Owls will get the mice. But the bottom line, let's go to the bottom line though. The bottom line is, when it's there, take it. And that's the bottom line because, you think about, hypothetically, let's say Chris Richard. Chris Richard, his first year, boom. Chris Richard's looking good. He could have had offers to go other places after his first year here in Dallas. Second year, everything went to crap, and all of a sudden, the offers aren't there. So there is a lot to say that a bird in the hand beats two in the bush. You could sit around waiting for the next opportunity to come around. It may never come. So you need to act when you do have an opportunity. And right now, and don't get me wrong, I think Kellen Moore is a good offensive coordinator. He's still very young. He still has a lot to learn. Jerry Jones also put into there a couple other things too, a couple caveats. He said that they've kind of put the muzzle on him a little bit because of how poor the defense is, that they've spent more time trying to run the football because they're trying to help the defense. There's a lot of sense to that because we found that out the hard way back with Tony Romo. We found it actually more by accident because when you think about the 2014 season, when we played the opening season game with Tony Romo, who was coming back from injury, Tony Romo just did not have the strength and stuff to be able to really get the ball more than 25 yards down the field and threw 3 interceptions. And we realized, and of course our defense the 2 years before were, historically bad. We had to rely on the running game to keep us in games until Tony Romo was really 100%. But what we discovered was by being able to run the football and control the clock, we could keep the defense off the field and make the other teams more one-dimensional and give us an advantage. When you look at some of our early games where we were like a video game offense, we were lighting up the scoreboard and things. But the problem is our defense wasn't there to be able to make those stops. Our defense could not keep up in the passing game, and we were in shootouts, and we weren't on the right side of those. So there could be a lot to Jerry Jones saying that they kind of put the clamps down on Kellen Moore on the offense to try and control the clock. So we'll have to wait and see where this goes. I for one think that Kellen Moore is out of here. I think the deal is already made, but they're just waiting until the Cowboys season. Oh, yeah. I'm boring myself. They're just waiting until the Cowboys season is over to make that announcement. That's the way I feel. And for Jerry Jones to go on and say that whole story about the two buzzards sitting on a limb, I'm going to buzzards. Let me look up here. Do buzzards kill animals? So I want to check this out. I just want to find out. Livestock producers beware. Black vultures are on the hunt, and they're just looking for, and they aren't just looking for dead animals. So I was wrong. These migratory birds are known to attack and eat live animals too. They've been best known to kill small live animals, including lambs, calves, goats, groundhogs, and other wild animals. Black vultures, the growing problem for livestock. Okay, so it goes to show you, I don't know jack. Okay, so black vultures do kill. Black vultures do kill. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'm just confused. See ya.